What's up everybody, I'm Jerry Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back in some more Elden Ring, and today I am giving you my build, dual Greatsword Katana build. I'm going into the game. One, these weapons are absolutely amazing. When I saw them, I was like, wow, this weapon looks just like a longsword from Monster Hunter. So it means they put it in the game for me. As you guys know, I'm a longsword main in Monster Hunter, so we're super excited to dive into it. I'm going to showcase the moveset, how I'm working them together, the stats, some equipment what you might want to use as well. Without further ado, let's dive in. Before we go any further, if you're new, make sure you guys subscribe. There's gonna be a ton of Elden Ring content coming up on the channel. First, gonna do my builds, my guides, and I'll do my playthrough last. So let's go ahead and get started. So the Great Katana is a new weapon that's added to the Elden Ring, and I'll just go ahead and do my regular attacks, and I'll do my combo attacks, show you everything. So first, how do you get the weapons? The dual katanas are dope because you can find them pretty earlier in the game. You find a great katana right here. There's going to be a dragon thing, and it's going to be a dead body. You pick it up here. Then you want to find the dragon, the great katana is going to be in this dragon pit area. All you got to do is go up here, go all the way around, and come straight down. Pretty simple. You can get this pretty early into the game. So as far as you start the DLC, you can get straight to it. So standard attack, that's one-handed strikes like that. Then my heavy attack, swing, you can charge it as well and do a follow-up attack. And the dope thing is, because they're a similar weapon, I can use two of them at the exact same time. So what makes me, what changes is now you instead of guarding when you hit L1, you actually go into your second strike. Boom. Bam. And it's absolutely lethal, which is really cool. And why I love the dragon Great Katana is because of the special skill that comes with it. It just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So if you want to be slicing and dicing fools like that in the air and throwing some air beams at them, this is the weapon you want to use. This is the Dragon Hunter Great Katana, and mine is level 10 because I was like, this is the weapon I'm going to use. I'm going to use this one because it's absolutely beautiful. It looks so cool, and it was just made for me. So now when you have it in two hands, this attack pattern looks something like this. Very similar for both weapons. That's a light attack, heavy attack. You can keep on swinging it, but the same thing, you charge it, and that's kind of what it looks like. And one, if you hit L1, you just guard, and if I hit R2, then it's going to use L2 is going to use my special ability. So now let's take a look at what the other katana looks like. So now this one is a weapon that you can actually change the Ash of War on it, and you can change the aesthetics of it too. I'll show the stats of the weapon, what skills you need, but starting off, the standard attack, very similar. It looks really cool. R2, same thing. It's going to be a hard attack. Also too, these are very similar. Running attack, there's a thrust with R1, running attack, so a slice like that. Now L1 blocks. But this one is a little different. This one is different because it changes the stance. When you hit R2, it goes into a stance change. So in this stance, you hit X, you hit R1, that's a quick strike. Then you hit R2, you do strikes just like that. And it can be changed. So why I like using them like this, because now that I have both weapons, when I do my jumping attack, I do jump attack with both weapons. I utilize both attacks on them. And if I run and slam, boom, you go into a disgusting poke like that. Let me show you a couple of enemies and see what they can do, so you can kind of see what the power is as well. Because this is the weapon I was going to use going into my DLC, both of my weapons are maxed out. The thing is, I'm only level 157. So, and the hard thing is, I'm playing on New Game Plus because I started a new character. So enemies and bosses are going to be stronger. So if you have a character that's a New Game Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, your game is going to scale accordingly as well, so be prepared. So make sure you're leveled appropriately as well. But there's other ways to level up in the game to make your character stronger, so don't worry too much about it. I know some people are like, what happens if I'm level 500? You'll still find yourself having some difficulty with some enemies as well. So that's the standard attack. Let me show you guys what the skill looks like. Damn. I love it so much. It's so good. And the cool thing about it is it goes through your enemies. So if there's like two enemies in a row, all you gotta do is line them up, and you get striking all at the same time and do some disgusting damage. Let me see if I can line these two dudes up right here so I can show you what I'm talking about. So what you want to do is he's there. Boom, baby. Beautiful. And also too, one thing I like about the combo is if they survive, And man, that last hit is so devastating. So having 2 great katanas is an absolute amazing play style to do. I've been playing like this for the last day and I absolutely love it. At this point, I don't know what weapons I'm gonna get next. They're gonna make me want to give up this weapon. I'm just hoping, I don't know how many more great katanas they're gonna add into the game, but hopefully there are a bunch so I can switch up my other weapon. So now let's talk about the wet equipment. So the Dragon Hunter's great katana, mine's level 10. As you can see, it is a strength and dex weapon. One thing I'm realizing a lot with this game is majority of the weapons are strength and dex, but specifically the ones I picked up so far. So this one, strength and dex, so I had to respect my character because I was going to the game with I went into the game with a pure strength build with like 90 dexterity, but it's not necessarily beneficial. Same thing with the second weapon, it's a strength dex weapon too. This one at least gets a C scaling in dex, so it's a little bit scaled more towards dex than it is strength, but nonetheless, they're both gonna be based off strength and dexterity. Also, you might have noticed they both have bleed buildup of 55. Because I don't know, I don't hit as fast as often. It procs sometimes, but not as much. Most of the time before I can get a chance to proc it, the enemy's dead. So that's the thing. So this is the stats that are needed to equip the weapon. I told you how to get the weapon. Now when it comes to the equipment and accessories, your talisman, let me show you what I got going on. For me, I just put on whatever allows me not to get spanked by some of the enemies as far as they hit pretty hard. So as far as your armor, this one I put this shirt on because it gives me, oh my god, it gives me jumping attack, increasing my jumping attack power, and I do a lot of jumping attack with this build because I have 2 great katanas on me, so I put those 2 on. As far as my talisman, I got the one that increases my dexterity, I got the one that increases my strength, I have this increases my max HP, stamina, and equip low. So I think it's all around good talisman to have on. And last, I have my enhanced jumping attacks, and this one's cool because now when I'm jumping, I do even more damage on the enemies I'm facing against. So now this is what we, in the back in the day, I guess they might still call it, it's a quality build weapon. So now with quality builds, it's tough because you have to split your points between 2 attributes so that you can get optimized the weapon. And typically you kind of want to keep them the same or relatively close to each other. I think the soft cap is like 55, then it's like 80. So you kind of want to keep them around that area before you get like diminishing returns after 80. So going into this, because I'm a new game plus, I think I might buff my character at least like maybe 200. That way I have like a good amount of, I'm not starving for my skill points, so I can increase my vigor a little bit more. I don't need to worry about mind. Endurance, I put a little bit in there so I could equip some stuff, or I might even go lighter. Strength and dexterity is where you want to spend all your points. Vigor, strength, dexterity, endurance. Endurance enough to equip the 2 weapons you want to use, the gear you want to use, all that kind of stuff. Then you want to make sure you have enough health so you're not getting clapped by the enemies because they hit hard and the bosses hit even harder. So this is my build. I love this weapon. I'm just going to kind of show you guys a little bit more, not too spoilers, but just going to show you some regular enemies you're going to be fighting, and I just love the way that it plays. I'm glad that you're able to use these weapons. And don't also, I forgot, there's another way to level up your character in the game. Slight spoiler, I don't know if I have, just if I can show it in here. Oh yeah, it tells you right there, my blessings. I'm already level 4 on my blessings. What you do is there's items around the map and you can find them. I think starting off, there's one guy over here with a vase on top of his head. It'll kill him and it gives you one of those items. You can take it to your grace and it makes you stronger. I know you find another one in here, another vase dude. Then there's one down here, and I think, one up here as well. So if you're looking for where to find them, that's how you can kind of find them and get stronger earlier on, which decreases how much damage you take, but also increases how much damage you do as well. So a little bit of help just to kind of help you guys out. This is a perfect opportunity. Let me see if I can line these dudes up and take advantage of the range of my weapon. So let's go. Let me see if I can get you over there. Get all you guys. Beautiful. Line them all up. Beautiful. It's just so good. And it's cool thing about it too is you have some poise on it while you're using that skill. So if you're in the air and an enemy hits you, you can withstand some hits. You won't instantly fall over. Oh, they're kind of going in right now. Let me just end this. Beautiful. Let me see. Let me see if I can hit him, hit me in the air. Oh no, it's too late. But nonetheless, this is a skill. It's absolutely amazing. I love using this weapon. Also too, I have the flexibility of, oh, this is perfect right here. This is it right here. Look at that. They're like, oh shit. Let me finish him. Beautiful. I have the ability to use my quick strikes, but majority of the time you're gonna want to use your close. You want to use your jump attack because it's so good, or your two-handed thrust, little poke action. Let me see how much damage it does. Damn, I love it. So good. Oh, I got the weapon. Nice. Let me just finish this off with my ability. So it's only gonna get stronger. It's funny because I felt like a weapon like this would have been like, I don't know, dexterity and intelligence, but they went straight in dex because I guess they want you to be able to use the majority of the weapons in the game. And also too, they're very, very forgiving with how many the enemies drop smithing stones like all the time, and they give you a bunch throughout your playthrough so that you can make sure you can maximize as many weapons as possible, because with all new weapons they added, they want to make sure you're having a good time. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Quick, efficient, or just want to showcase a new weapon, what you guys can look forward to playing, and how to get it and how to make it stronger immediately. Family, if you're new, make sure you guys subscribe, give the video a thumbs up as it supports me for free. Till next time, dear gamers, signing out.